Hello, the 12 spies, as recorded in the book of Numbers, were a group of Israelite chieftains, one from each of the 12 tribes, who were dispatched by Moses to scout out the land of Canaan for 40 days as a future home for the Israelite people. During the time when the Israelites were in the wilderness, following their exodus from ancient Egypt, the account is found in Numbers 13, 1 to 33. God had promised Abraham that there would be a promised land for the nations to come out of his son, Isaac. The land of Canaan, which the spies were to explore, was the same promised land. Moses asked for an assessment of the geographical features of the land, the strength and numbers of the population, the agricultural potential and actual performance of the land, civic organization, whether the cities were like camps or strongholds, and forestry conditions. He also asked them to be positive in their outlook and to return with samples of local produce. When 10 of the 12 spies showed little faith in the doom and gloom report they gave about the land, they were slandering what they believed God had promised them. They did not believe that God could help them, and the people as a whole were persuaded that it was not possible to take the land. As a result, the entire nation was made to wander in the desert for 40 years until almost the entire generation of men had died. Joshua and Caleb were the two spies who brought back a good report and believed that God would help them succeed. They were the only men from their generation permitted to go into the promised land after the time of wandering. God had promised the Israelites that they would be able to conquer the land with its indigenous Canaanite nation. Moses instructed the spies to report back to the agriculture and the lay of the land. However, during their tour, the spies saw fortified cities and resident giants, which frightened them and led them to believe that the Israelites would not be able to conquer the land as God had promised. 10 of the spies decided to bring back an unbalanced report, emphasizing the difficulty of the task before them. They gave Moses this account: "We went into the land to which you sent us, and it does flow with milk and honey. Here is its fruit, but the people who live there are very powerful, and the cities are fortified and very large. We even saw descendants of Anak there." Numbers 13:27 to 28. Two of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, did not go along with the majority and tried to convince the Israelites that they could conquer the land. Then Caleb silenced the people before Moses and said, "We should go up and take possession of the land, for we can certainly do it. Numbers 13:30. However, the Israelite community believed the majority's conclusions. All of the spies except Joshua and Caleb were struck down with a plague and died. Joshua was at first a fierce warrior. He was chosen as the representative from Israel, Ephraim, to explore the land of Canaan, and was in agreement with Caleb that the promised land could be conquered. After the incident with the 12 spies, Joshua lived through the 40-year wandering period and was named successor to Moses as instructed by God. Joshua completed the task of leading the Israelites into the promised land and of taking possession of it. Joshua also was the leader in renewing the Mosaic covenant with their God. Thank you.